Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Amethystastrotarot. I'm a practicing astrologer and tarot reader. If you would like to have any tarot readings or astrological chart interpretation, you may always contact me via the links in my profile. Having said that, this video will be about the full moon in Leo that is loading slowly and slowly or fast in a fast way. So first of all, let me give some quick some information, technical information. So as you may know already, the full moon in Leo will happen on the 12th of February 2025. The UK time is 13:54, and it would be, we have the moon in Leo 24 degrees 06 minutes opposing the sun in Aquarius, again 24 degrees 06 minutes. These are the technical part. And in terms of lunar gestation, which I like talking about as well, the theory, this full moon is associated with the new moon in Leo back in 2023, August 16, and that degree was 23 degrees 17 minutes Leo that time. And thinking back about that time, what kind of new seeds planted in which area of life, and is it now the time to complete those seeds or coming to a fruition or something like that, or maybe they are going to reach some maximum point. So we can think about all that period and what happened if something significant beginning started. And in terms of metonic cycle, I mean, like we can go back to 19 years back, 2006, and we can think what was happening around February 13 that time. Anything in particular, significant endings or completions. And if you have natal placements around these degrees that I said, 23, 24 degrees in Leo or Aquarius, and we can add the other fixed signs, Taurus and Scorpio, into the addition as well, the impact might be felt more. However, let's not forget that this full moon will be happening in a certain area of our lives either way. So what can we say about the interpretation part of this? So, I mean, actually, when I looked at the chart, I wouldn't put in the screen, but when I looked at the chart, started looking at the chart of the full moon in Leo, it reminded me parts of the full moon in Taurus back in November 15, 2024, and that time Uranus was retrograde. And I remember saying that when Uranus goes direct or stations direct, which happened already, the impact of it on that full moon could be felt much more, especially around the same degree. So Uranus at the moment is not there yet in terms of degree, but will need some time, but not far from it. So it's good to keep in mind maybe that kind of connection would be with the full moon in Taurus, November 15, and then this full moon in Leo, February 12, 2025. So I would like to, of course, have said enough with Uranus, but during this full moon in Leo, like that time in the full moon in Taurus chart, it was conjunct the moon. This full moon in Leo chart, Uranus might have quite an impact. Of course, it's not conjunction, but with the square. As I like calling the apex planet of a T-square, where we have a planet at the top like this, apex, and then there are two planets that this Uranus is like in kind of conflict, apex planet, of course, in conflict or clashing in a way, which means they're squaring them, and those planets are actually in the opposite sides of the sky. So Uranus, I like calling the apex planet as the charioteer, and Uranus will be the charioteer trying to lead the moon and the sun along with the Mercury, agreeing for a middle way, hoping that they all run in the same direction, maintaining, of course, their own qualities. Very tight, undeniable square with the divine opposition in the sky. So we have to keep in mind that Uranus is also the co-ruler of Aquarius, meaning that it's going to be the dispositor of the Sun and the Mercury. So Uranus having the reins in hand telling us, well, expect the unexpected, be open to sudden changes or surprises, my dears. Might be a straightening up force on our inner and outer, or if you want to call them our subconscious and conscious expressions, which are actually symbolized by the moon and the sun. So pushing us to find that balance on our needs of creativity, authenticity, taking the stage on our own, and being there for a common purpose, social welfare of the wider community, putting our outside the box thinking into action. I think that's this. I mean, like Uranus is trying to push that balance between the sun in hand with the Mercury opposing the moon in Leo. So I believe that the change coming through this might have a very steady breakthrough impact as much as a shocking experience. But if compromising at both ends might make that change possible, so maybe first with a shake, then with a breaking free feeling, why not? No, maybe that creativity reflected by our inner world may also be happy with the guidance coming through a mentor who serves like a bridge between the past and the future, or old and new, which is the Chiron in this case, which is in great harmony with the moon, because moon is trining the Chiron in Aries in this full moon in Leo chart. So one thing is that we shouldn't forget about is the Saturn in Pisces, reminding us possibility of building structures with compassion and empathy. So in this regard, I hope that we all can find this balance that I have just mentioned, and it could be a lovely full moon in Leo for everyone. Even as I said with the Uranus, it could be kind of a bit of shake at the beginning, but it could also have the potential of bringing some breakthrough as well. So I think the shake is worth the breakthrough, and like maybe breaking free or making something unexpected, unusual, but in the end, in long term, that could be positive for us. So I think that would be full moon in Leo. All the best. Bye bye.